Alright, so what do we mean exactly by jump off a cliff with us? Well, a few months ago, I was speaking at church on a Sunday morning. When I got done, we had everything packed up. I was sitting there waiting for this one to get done talking so we could hit the highway. And a pastor came over to us, and he started saying a word of prophecy over me. And he was sharing things that nobody else knew, things I'd just been thinking about and feeling and just talking to God about. And he ended by saying, and God's going to call your ministry to jump off a cliff into something new and exciting. And my immediate thought was, what in the world could this be? But we got busy, we went traveling home, we were busy, and we kind of just forgot about it, thinking, if it's God's will, he'd open the door, show us what it is, and we'll follow him no matter what it may be. And over the past few months, God's been showing us, exactly what this cliff is, this new thing he wants us doing is. And we'd like to share that with you here today. So here's the cliff. Until now, 401 Ministries is based in our home. And although we consider it a blessing to have a home from which we can work, it's becoming less and less practical as the ministry grows more and more. As we continue to grow, it's taking over our entire house. For instance, we work in our living room from TV tables. We've had to push our dining room table against a wall, and we store stuff on top of it while we have a desk in the dining room. All of our closets and now the entire house are filled with some sort of office supplies. I'm podcasting from my bedroom every week, and our basement is filled with video equipment. And being honest with you, because of my disability, I can't even go down to the basement anymore to use the video equipment or the exercise equipment that my body needs to keep it healthy and moving as I continue to deal with my disability. Basically, every room in our house is being used for ministry except for our bathroom. But we believe that moving forward, that God is calling us to take a big step of faith and begin to have designated office space. Space that's all in one place and all on one floor to help with my disability. So after much prayer, research, and planning, we believe that rather than renting a temporary space or building a new structure, the most cost-effective plan is to convert our 25-foot by 19-foot garage into a designated office. And after much prayer, we've determined that this will give us enough space to not only work, but to have our video studio, to have our podcast studio, to store all the books for the Mantour Challenge until they're distributed, which is over 1,500 books, takes up a lot of space. And because we already own this land in the house, we believe it's the wisest plan. Okay, so this is what's going to someday soon become the 401 Ministries office space. As you can see, it is a really nice, big, open space here. We have 2 windows already in the room. We have drywall walls here. There's insulation behind those walls. We already have a roof. We just need to insulate upstairs, put insulation up there. We're going to bring the floor up to floor height, to the door height, and we need to insulate that. We're going to take that brick over there, and we're just going to clean it up. We're going to paint over. We're just going to leave that as brick, paint over it. But basically, the main thrust of the job is bringing the floor up, insulating. We're going to have a small bathroom space in here. We have to, of course, get rid of the garage door, frame that out, close it in, put electric out here. It's going to be a really great office space. It's going to fill all of our needs, and most importantly, with my disability, it's going to get everything on one floor. It's just going to meet every need our ministry has, and we're just really looking forward to the day we can move in here and have our dedicated office space for the ministries. So how can you be part of this exciting adventure? Well, there are 4 ways you can help us. First of all, we'd love if you would pray for us and for this project. Pray that God gives us his wisdom and that God gives the provision we need to do this project. And maybe you consider asking God how you can help us make it happen. Second, maybe you or a team from your church would be interested in helping with the actual construction. Because of my disability, I can't do the construction anymore, so whatever has to be done, we're going to either hire somebody to do or have volunteers help us with. And there's plenty that can be done. You can see here the list of removing the garage door, reframing it, raising the floor, all the things that we showed you in the video before, when we showed you the actual space, the things we need to do. We're looking for volunteers who are willing to help us do this. The third way that you can help us is maybe you or your church would like to donate supplies for the project. We're going to need lumber, we're going to need drywall, green board, we're going to need insulation, paint, we need an exterior door, an interior door, plywood for the floor, and some form of a floor covering like carpet or something like that. You can donate these items, and each item donated helps decrease the overall cost of the room to us and to the ministry. And finally, you can help us out by making a financial donation to help us meet this need. All giving to this project and to any giving to our ministry is tax deductible, and you'll receive Assemblies of God U.S. Missions giving credit to either you or to your church, whichever you choose. Our goal right now is to start work in June of this year after Mantour season. We'd love to have you, your church, your men's group join our work crew.
Okay, so we've shown you the space, we've cast the vision, and we've shown you how you can help. The only question left to answer is, do you want to jump off a cliff with us? Come on, it'll be fun, and we'll get to see how God is going to move to reach even more men and women for Jesus. Thanks so much for taking some time to listen. We'd love to jump off a cliff with you.